Happy Father's Day from the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. We're supposed to have nice weather for Father's Day today if you want to trust the weather forecast. I just looked at it. They are saying it's going to be cloudy and windy all day long, but no rain. They're predicting a little bit of rain between 8 a.m. and 8:30, but it's only supposed to last a short time, then no rain all day. Of course, that is if you want to trust the weather forecast. I've learned after 31 years living in the Florida Keys, when I want to know what the weather is, I open the door and stick my head outside. Long before Key West was a tourist town, and even long before it was a commercial fishing town, it was first a boat wrecking, salvaging town. A lot of the ships coming over wrecked off the Keys. We have a lot of reefs and a lot of shallow bottom out off the Florida Keys. On this day, June 16th in 1836, the schooner Harriet was traveling from Baltimore to Mobile, Alabama with a load of perishables and groceries and provisions and dry goods. It wrecked in an area called the Coffin Patch, which is right off Key West, and the shipwreckers brought it into Key West to salvage what was left of the boat and what they could get off of the boat. That was the original business in Key West, and that's how Key West was kind of put on the map in Florida. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. If you watch this video every day, you'll be ahead of most buyers. You'll know about every new listing from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors know about them. That's very valuable information for a buyer to have. I find most buyers will wait for a home to come onto Zillow before they inquire, and the problem they face there is by the time Zillow puts a home live online, it's usually been on the multiple listing service a couple days, and all the good deals are already under contract. If you watch this video every day and you see something you like, you can call me right away. I'll make an appointment to get you inside the home, and if you like what you see, we can write up a contract and have you under contract on the home before most buyers ever even knew it was for sale. You can also get a much more detailed description of these videos, including photos, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'll put the web address in the description below, and I update that every day from the MLS with photos. There'll be a lot more information on the homes in the blog, a lot more details, any unique features the home might have, room dimensions and room descriptions. There'll be photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If the home happens to be waterfront, it'll have photos of the water view, photos of the boat dockage. Just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute quick YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com, and it's updated every morning from the Florida Keys multiple listing service, including photos of the homes. If you like this video, please let me know. Click that thumbs up like symbol down below. If you want to see more videos of this nature and stay current with what's being listed in the Florida Keys at what price, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this every morning. Make sure you stay to the end of the video. I've been running an offer since January 1st of this year, but it expires at the end of June 30th, 2024. The offer, I will pay $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. It'll be paid to you at closing and put right on the settlement statement. But that offer expires on June 30th, so make sure you stay to the end of the video to hear the details. We only have 2 listings today that have come on the market in Key West and the lower Keys. Before I give you the information on the listings, the state of Florida requires I cover the legal boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for either of these listings. I'm not claiming either one of them to be my own listing, and I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracy in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. The first property is a house in Key West's Newtown neighborhood on Fogarty Avenue. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,648 square foot house, which is pretty big by Key West standards. It's on an oversized lot of land on a corner, so you have no neighbors on one side, making it a little bit quieter. And there's also an approximately 6-foot high privacy fence that goes the entire way around the house, giving you more privacy. And it offers off-street parking for 2 cars. It is in need of a little bit of work. It's a little dated. I've been inside this one before a few years ago. But it's being offered at $869,000, which is an extremely low price for a house this size in Key West. So it's worth putting in the sweat equity or hiring someone out to do the updating for you, and you'll have a great home in Key West at a very reasonable price. Then we go up to Cudjoe Key to Deluzin Lane. There's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house on the canal. It's 1,448 square feet. This house is only about 4 homes in from the open water, so you could leave your dock and be out in the open water going out to go fishing or out for a day of boating in less than 5 minutes. It is a very basic modular home, but it was built in 2019 and it has a metal roof, so that will give you the upgrades and it'll give you lower insurance than other like-type homes. One thing I would want to check on this home if you were interested in it, and that's just my own local knowledge. The listing says it's in the AE flood zone. As far as I know, most of the lots in that part of Cudjoe Key are in the VE flood zone. So while you're under your due diligence inspection period, we would definitely want to confirm it is AE. The flood zones all over are one of 3. Either X, which is the very best. If you're in the X flood zone, you do not have to have flood insurance even if you have a mortgage. Next is AE, which is kind of middle of the road, and the majority of the Florida Keys is in the AE. Then there's VE, which is the lowest land, and that's the most expensive flood insurance. The ongoing joke amongst the insurers is VE stands for very expensive. I have no reason to doubt this agent when they put the listing in as being in the AE flood zone. It very well may be. But if you decided to buy this one, especially if you have me represent you, I would definitely, while you're in your due diligence inspection period, confirm that it is in fact in the AE flood zone. That being said, the house is being offered at $1,090,000, which is an excellent price for a house that close to the open water in that part of Cudjoe Key. It's very rare you'll find a house priced that low, even if it is a modular home. And that's all we have for today. If you want to see either of these homes or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731-0501. Now, as promised, my offer to contribute $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. If you buy or sell any home with me between now and June 30th of this year, 2024, I will contribute $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. I know being June 16th now, it's very unlikely we would close by June 30th. So I've extended that out just a little bit. You do not have to close by June 30th to take advantage of this offer. If you're selling the home, the listing agreement just needs to be signed by June 30th, 2024. If you're buying the home, the contract for purchase and sale just needs to be signed by June 30th, 2024. Then we can go ahead and close after that, and I will still honor that $1,000 commitment to go right towards your closing costs paid out of my commission. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. And more importantly, I look forward to making you my neighbor. Happy Father's Day. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.